Okay. Bedroom. Apologize. Be sweet. Don't panic.
I love you, but you are death.
Hey. Hey, sweetheart. I'm home.
Really? Sure.
No. Don't sit up. It's okay. Go back to sleep. Yeah, I know what time it is. Believe me, if I could have gotten out earlier, I would have. I've been staring at the clock for the last hour, feeling guilty about it.
So I've been thinking a lot, actually, and
I didn't mean to come home this late. I lost track somewhere between the debriefing and surviving the world's worst traffic.
Look, tonight,
No. No.
that was just...
Don't apologize for being worried. You had every right to worry.
Oh. I guess I didn't. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry again.
Then I'll just...
I hate waking you up like this.
Okay.
Especially knowing you have work in a few hours, too. That's what makes me feel worse about this. Hang on. Let me get this stuff off first.
What was it like kissing Corey? Exactly what I expect. First on Tuesday in the Chick-fil-A.
Why can't I find a single shirt without sounding like a raccoon digging through trash? Don't laugh at me. Actually, it makes me feel less terrible. There we go. Hey, make some room for me, huh? I can't exactly join you in bed if you're taking up the entire thing. Come here. There we go. Comfy.
You gonna see something?
Good.
What's your name?
Mara?
Are you okay?
Alright. Why don't we pretend this is a movie, and you're the writer?
Me? I'm fine. Just tired.
Tristan Gloucester is a dipshit.
Tristan Gloucester.
God. This bed already feels better than every hotel mattress I've dealt with this week combined.
A dunce, a cat, a prince of lies.
Hey. Come here.
Here you go. Tom Dicko.
I missed you.
Sorry, are you famous? My friend thinks that she knows you from somewhere.
Well, no, maybe she knows me from my directing.
Oh, really? What did you direct?
No.
Just some...
Nothing went wrong. Well,
You're not Chris.
nothing more wrong than usual.
How did you know?
I saw it in your eyes. I'm kidding, Dad. Stage makeup.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't sound comforting. But I'm here. In one piece.
And we are looking for a beautiful crime role. Thank you.
Are you casting me?
Hey. Easy. It's just a bruise. I'm not making a big deal out of it because then you'll start worrying. And then I'll have to pretend I'm not exhausted while you lecture me. And honestly, I don't have the energy to lose that argument tonight. Just tuck yourself into me. You smell nice. Every place I stayed this week smelled like smoke, rain, or cheap disinfectant. So right now, this is perfect.
Look at your milkshake. No, get under.
You know what kept me going all week?
You recognize the handwriting?
The thought of coming home.
Fine.
Coming back here. Back to you. I can still flirt when I'm exhausted. Barely. But it still counts. God, my shoulders are killing me. No, don't worry. It's normal. Comes with carrying too much gear and making bad decisions under pressure. Hey, sometimes throwing myself through windows is the correct tactical decision. Maybe not always. God, this bed already feels better than every hotel mattress I've dealt with this week combined. I'm sorry again for waking you up. I know I already said it like 12 times. I'm gonna keep saying it until you believe me. I hate being the reason you lose sleep. Especially because you always pretend you're not tired even when you obviously are. Yeah, I notice these things. I notice everything about you. Like how you rub your eyes when you're trying to stay awake. And how your voice gets quieter when you're sleepy. And how you always steal the blanket exactly 10 minutes after falling asleep. You absolutely do. Historical evidence supports my claim. There it is again. I should come home late more often if it means I get this sleepy version of you. I'm kidding. Only kidding. Please don't throw a pillow at me.
Under it.
Oh. Okay. Deserved.
Fine.
Your aim is terrifying at this hour. Imagine being half asleep and still accurate. You'd survive in the wild longer than me. Well, maybe not actually. You'd get distracted trying to pet something dangerous while I'd already have a shelter built and a fire going. Hey, you know what I was thinking about on the drive home? That first night we stayed up together until sunrise talking. We kept saying one more story for like 6 straight hours. And then suddenly birds started chirping outside. Are your feet cold? Here, wrap them around my legs. I know. I'm warm. That's my purpose in life now. Portable heater boyfriend. And honestly, worth it. Yeah, I'll admit that sounded better in my head.
I didn't know that he would talk to me.
You warm enough?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Little girl like you. Check your bank.
You know what almost killed me this week? Paperwork. Not the monsters. Not the mission. The paperwork afterward. I swear, I'm surviving a biohazard nightmare just to die filling out forms. There it is. That smile. I missed that.
All right, you guys. Milkshakes are on me. Whoa, do you want a bank or something? You guys want 1 straw or 2? You better measure it, guys, because Mara's on fire.
You know, every hotel room feels the same after a while. Cold lighting. Terrible pillows. loud air conditioning. But this place, this feels real, feels safe. That's rare for me. I tend to forget how comfortable this bed is when being gone for long periods of time. You know, there were a couple nights this week where I couldn't sleep at all. Every little noise kept me awake. Doors closing, footsteps in hallways, radios buzzing. You spend enough time in dangerous places, your brain stops trusting silence. But right now, having you next to me helps a lot. Huh? No. No nightmares tonight. Not yet, anyway. And honestly, I think I'm too tired to have any right now.
No bullshit.
Hey,
True pain.
look at me for a second. I'm okay. I know you worry, and I know I give you plenty of reasons to. But I made it home. That's what matters tonight. No, I'm serious. I spend all week dealing with chaos, and then I come home and get this? A quiet room. You half asleep beside me. It honestly feels unreal sometimes.
I don't know, man. She could be kind of gentle with a nose job.
You know what I thought about during the flight home? That kitchen light you leave on. I saw it through the window when I pulled in. And for a second I forgot how exhausted I was. It just felt warm, like somebody was waiting for me. Yeah, okay, maybe that sounded cheesy. Don't make fun of me. You know what's weird? I used to think I'd get used to this life. The missions, the late nights, the constant moving around. But every time I come home and see you looking at me like that, it hits me all over again. I'm still human. You know what else I realized tonight? I really need to stop saying yes to extra work when I'm already exhausted. Because every extra hour away from you feels longer lately. And I don't like walking into the apartment knowing you waited up, even if you say you didn't.
I see.
Thank you for caring about me like that.
Come with me.
Seriously.
I wanna hear about what you're wearing to
I know I get distracted and overwork myself sometimes. And I know I come home stressed and tired and occasionally dramatic.
Oh, what's new?
But you always make this place feel safe. No matter how bad the day gets, eventually I end up back here with you. Listen to how quiet it is now. Kinda nice, huh? Whole city's asleep and we're just here talking in the dark. Feels peaceful. I needed peace tonight. My brain's been loud all day. Too many people talking. Too many problems.
We're in a movie again.
Too many notifications.
What do you want me to say?
I think I aged 15 years today. Can you promise me something?
Say you'll take me to prom.
If I ever start talking about taking on more work again, remind me about this exact moment. Me, exhausted at 1 in the morning, apologizing for waking you up because I came home late. That's not healthy behavior. Thank you for not being mad. Or not being too mad. I can work with mildly disappointed. Full wrath would have destroyed me tonight. You know, if somebody told younger me that someday my favorite thing in the world would be lying in bed whispering nonsense with someone after midnight, I would have laughed. But this is everything. Not the stressful work stuff, not rushing around. This quiet little moment with you.
It's you, but I don't know any magical spells.
I'll settle for a dance.
You're getting sleepier. I can hear it in your voice. Good. You deserve rest. Tomorrow, we're sleeping in. I don't care what chores need to get done. We're staying in bed until at least noon, and then maybe pancakes. Or waffles. Actually, both. We can be irresponsible adults together.
Oh no, I'll stay here. Hold down our spot.
You've earned it. Especially for putting up with me.
Why didn't you tell us you have your own Chick-fil-A?
Wow. That yawn almost took me out. Yawns are contagious, and you're weaponizing them.
Where I know him from.
Rude.
He works at that furniture store on Pine Street? Oh, no, he's a film guy. No, he isn't. He sold my mom a
You know what's weird? No matter how many nights we spend together, I still have moments where it hits me that you're real.
Her date ditched.
Like, you're actually here. You're actually my person. Can you hear my heartbeat?
This is a novel. Alright, you're the author.
It's calmer now.
What's my line?
It was racing all evening. Then I saw you.
Molly? You crying?
She's good.
You're really good for me, you know that? Like suspiciously good for me.
They're fine.
Before you, I would have just stayed stressed forever and pretended I was fine. Now you take one look at me and immediately know when I'm overwhelmed. It's kinda unfair how well you know me.
Soft do go to. Maybe you want to come dance with me?
You know what almost made me crash out today?
Fine.
The coffee machine breaking.
You were someone that magic?
No, seriously. That's how tired I was. I stood there staring at the machine like it had betrayed my entire bloodline. Meanwhile, my coworkers were looking at me like I needed medical attention.
We're gonna make this one accessible to all our subscribers at once.
I didn't realize that you were recruiting here.
Thank you for laughing at my suffering. That's real love right there.
Like yourself. If we want to be financially stable and legitimate,
Can I tell you something?
If
someone's jealous.
Sometimes when I'm away too long, I forget what normal feels like. Everything becomes noise and adrenaline. You stop thinking about rest, about comfort. You just keep moving. But then I get back here and hear you talking to me half asleep in the dark, and suddenly everything slows down again. You calm me down without even trying. Thank you for that. For all of it. For waiting up. For worrying about me. For still looking happy to see me after all the late nights I put you through. I know this life isn't easy, and I know I disappear more than I should. But I never stop thinking about you when I'm gone. Not once. There were moments this week where things got ugly, and every time something went wrong, the only thing I could think about was getting back here. Back home. Back to you. God. This feels nice. No gunfire, no alarms, no people trying to kill me. Just you making fun of me in the dark. Honestly, best night I've had in weeks. Hold on. I'm fixing the blanket. You somehow wrapped yourself like a burrito while I was talking. How do you even do that?
you said it was special.
Could use that. Nobody here thinks you're special, Mara. Nobody.
Hey, you remember that rainy night when the power went out? And we sat in the living room wrapped in blankets eating snacks by flashlights? I think about that a lot. Not because anything huge happened. It's just sometimes the best moments with you are the smallest ones. Like our late night conversations, falling asleep during movies, You stealing fries off my plate after saying you weren't hungry. You absolutely do that. Criminal behavior, honestly.
Guess you know where all the free milkshakes came from.
There it is again. I should record your sleepy laugh and use it as stress relief audio. 10 seconds of that, and my blood pressure would stabilize immediately. Doctors would study it. I don't want to sleep yet. I mean, I do. My body definitely does. But I missed you all day, and now I want to keep talking. Even if half my sentences stop making sense. Tell me something. Actually, no. Don't. You sound too sleepy. I'll just talk until one of us passes out. You know something else I noticed recently? Reaching for me in your sleep, like subconsciously. I'll be lying here and suddenly your hand just finds mine. And every single time it happens, my heart completely melts. It's ridiculous. I'm a grown man getting emotionally destroyed by sleepy hand-holding. But honestly, worth it. No matter how bad a mission gets, I always picture this room before I fall asleep. The curtains, the lamp on your side of the bed, the way you steal all the blankets. Little things, but they matter. They keep me grounded. Next mission, I'll try to get home earlier. No promises though, unfortunately. But I'll always come back to you. Good night, sweetheart.